We have JALEN NAILOR, one of the most ferocious deep threats as far as receivers goes in this year's 2022 NFL Draft. JALEN, how you doing today?
I'm doing good, man. How are you?
Oh, man, blessed and highly favored and very,
Yes,
very
sir.
happy to have you on the show, man. Thank you
Yes,
so much
sir.
again for coming on.
No problem. I'm glad to be here.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Well, hey, man, got some questions, man. Obviously, we see the tape. We see the man mossing people, embarrassing the living heck, and ruining NFL dreams of cornerbacks around college football. You've absolutely done your thing. So congratulations on all your success.
Yes, sir.
If you don't mind, take us from the beginning. When did you fall in love with the game of football?
I probably fell in love with the game probably about five, and I was about 5 or 6. Yeah, that's when I first started playing football. So ever since then, I put down baseball. That was my first sport. So I put down baseball. I was like, let me just try football out. Ever since then, it's just been fun every single day.
You played your high school football over in Vegas, Bishop Gorman. And man, y'all are a powerhouse. How did playing at Bishop Gorman prepare you for playing football at MSU?
Just about everything that the school brought, academic wise, sports wise, it was ran like a college, and I'm just grateful to have been at that school and able to go there and just make the most of my opportunity there. Just be able to go to that next level, go to college. It's just big for me, and just shows like my hard work and everything is paying off a little bit.
Obviously, you've had an amazing college football career. What was your aha moment where you realized hey, this doesn't just have to be something fun that I do as a kid or something fun I do in high school. I could possibly
Right.
be pro one day. What was your aha moment?
Um, I'll probably say during my first fall camp. First fall camp was what was going good for me. I had made a couple plays, caught the eyes of the coaches. Was able to squeeze my way into the rotation a little bit. So I just took it from there. Like I still got more work to do. Like the work I've put in now is only gonna get me this far. So I just had to take that next step with training and everything like that.
Now I've watched a few of your other interviews, and man, just on the field, man, you're electric, you're exciting, you're confident. Were you always that confident playing football, or was there ever a
Uh,
moment where you transitioned over?
I've been pretty confident, pretty much my whole life playing football. Just having that ball in my hands, just always trying to score, trying to make something happen with it. It's just natural for me to go out and do those things on the field.
Then let me ask you, growing up, did you have any nicknames at all?
I had Speedy. Speedy was my only nickname when I was growing up.
Okay, dope,
Yes,
man,
sir.
dope. I can see that. I wish they called me Speedy, but if I walk up the stairs too fast, I might pull a muscle. I don't know. Awesome, man. And let me ask you, you've had this amazing journey. You say playing football since 5 years old, get to
Mhm.
Bishop Gorman. You there, you go play college football for MSU. And then we have the draft at the end of this month, right? Very exciting
Sure.
time. Were there any mentors you've had along the way that have helped propel you to where you are today?
I mean, pretty much everybody that's been in my life, coaches, Coach Hogg, Coach Tuck, those guys over there at MSU. That when I was training in San Diego up at Exos, Coach Roy Holmes and the whole staff there, that those are all people that's been a part of like this journey right now over the past 3 months. So I've just been enjoying it and trying to learn as much from them and just take information from them as I can.
That's dope, man. And
So
then outside of football, do you have any interests at all? Anything you do outside the game?
outside of football, I just be chilling, man. I really just be playing the game, just chilling with the family, stuff like that, watching music videos.
Sounds like me.
Real chill.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Hey, now you can just go to YouTube and type it in. But if you
Right.
had a jam or a song, you had to wait sometimes 2 hours in front of the TV till your jam came on.
Yep.
Now, next question I take and have, obviously played at MSU for several years. Were there any life lessons that you learned while playing at MSU?
Just being responsible, just take owning up to your actions, and it's just like a moment where you're on your own. You're not at home. You got to do things on your own, figure the stuff out on your own. So it's just the whole growing up phase, right there during that college process.
On any given Sunday, what type of homework usually goes into studying the opposing team's game plan?
I mean, it goes into just watching like the first down clips, second down clips, uh, just see what they run first, second down, see what their main coverage is, try to pinpoint all that stuff, and then you go to third down, see what they run on third down mostly, and then just try to take away what the DBs are giving us, seeing how they plan, seeing their technique, how they press, how they are in bail technique, how they are playing off. It's a lot that goes into it.
Now, in this year's draft, they're saying it's very deep when it comes to the receiver position. There's yourself, there's the Chris Olaves. I mean, there's just an abundance of receivers from big schools and small schools, you name it. Right. What sets you apart from perhaps other receivers in the draft this year?
I'll say my versatility. I feel like I could do anything on the field that the coaches need out of me. Playing receiver. Doing jet sweeps. Even go in the backfield, run the rock, catch balls out the backfield. I feel like I could do all those things on special teams as well. Be a gunner on punt. Run down on kickoff, kick return punch. I feel like I can make an impact in some type of way.
That's amazing. Yeah, I definitely see it. The tape backs that up. Speaking of backing it up, man, I saw the game versus Rutgers. Holy bleep! I'm trying not to cuss on the show. Man, that was like, if I'm mad at a team on Madden, I put on all rookie and I'll put up, 80 points on them. My receiver will be like you and get, 5 receptions, 221 yards, 3 touchdowns. My
yes,
Lord.
Sir.
What was your mindset going into that game?
I'm not really sure. I just woke up that day feeling real good and just feeling great about that day. And then coming out for warm-ups, I just felt really good, felt loose, felt quick. I felt like that was one of the best games like I felt like coming out of, and it showed in the game, with the performance. But I wish I could have got a little more than that. But I'll take the 5 for 221 and 3 touchdowns. I'll take that.
Yeah, absolutely. No, that deserves a Stone Cold Steve Austin. Hell yeah, man. That was great. I was like doing homework on you actually a few months ago, and I came across that game, and I was like, I got to get this guy on the show. I have to get this guy on the show.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for coming, man. A few more questions here. Obviously, you've had big games, amazing high school career, college career. We got the draft in this month. That being said, every player has their favorite players growing up. What are some receivers or maybe perhaps favorite players that you model your game after?
I try to model my game after Stunner Shepard. He's my favorite receiver right now, so I just try to take stuff from him, take stuff from Devontae. His release packages are crazy, so I'm just trying to implement some of his stuff into my game. We got guys like Doug Baldwin as well that's great off the line. Plenty other receivers. Odell, just a bunch of different guys, but I'll say like my favorite player of all time is Reggie Bush for sure. He the one that really got me like going into football.
Oh man, I feel that. I was in high school when he was playing at USC, and it's crazy. Middle school years, he went to Mira Mesa. I was living in Spring Valley, so I remember hearing about Reggie Bush, but I never met him. There was no YouTube back then,
right?
And then I started watching cable TV, and this is after I had left San Diego, and I'm like, bam, Reggie is if Dragon Ball Z was a football player. Like, he was amazing, hurdling, go through you, over you, under you. Everything.
Yeah, he was crazy.
Definitely. And he still had a pretty good career. I mean, Super Bowl ring, playing on a few teams, still some dope highlights as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Man, hey, get that man his Heisman back. That's all I'm saying.
Got to.
Yeah, man. What's in your headphones on game day?
Any Cali music, any type of Cali music that's on my playlist. I got a whole Cali playlist, so I just hit shuffle on that, then whatever pops up.
What are some of your plans for draft day?
I'm just be chilling with the fam, just invite a couple people over, just have a good time, have my grandma cook some dinner up, just have a good time. Nothing too crazy.
Excellent. And I always like to ask this question. We hear stories of NFL teams interviewing great players like yourself, and sometimes asking some really off the wall questions. You don't have to say the team. I don't want to get you in trouble. But what are some crazy questions that you've been asked so far in the interview process?
I didn't really get any like crazy questions at all. Like I can't even remember one that was like honestly a crazy question to answer. That I had to think about. Really, I didn't have any questions like that.
Oh, that's a good. Well, I guess that's a good sign. I've had
Mm-hmm.
some other players on the show, and they're like, "It's your relationship with your dad." Just randoms.
I mean, yeah, stuff like that. But I mean, like, I feel like that's not like a crazy question. That's a pretty simple question to answer.
Yeah, absolutely. And then obviously, what are some of your goals when you get to the next level?
Well, first off, just trying to got to make the team first. That's the first goal, is make the team. And then from there, just trying to get on the field as much as I can. Just try to make plays and help the team win. That's my goals going into this year. Just find my way to help the team win any type of way.
That's awesome. And then my last question of the night. Obviously, people seeing you through this interview and other interviews you've done. They watch you on the play. You're an outstanding teammate, outstanding player. What's something you want NFL teams to take and know about you that they may not know about you already?
I'm a team guy first. The team always comes first with me. It's with anything, because it's a team sport. You can't do one job alone. It takes a whole 11 on offense and defense, special teams as well. So I feel like I'm a total team guy.
Jalen, thank you so much again for taking time out of your busy schedule. Whether you land on my favorite team or not, I am going to be rooting for you, my friend. I know you have
yes, sir.
Great things at the next level. Before you go, any shout outs?
Shout out to the Washington family, shout out to my family, shout out to all the guys at MSU, man. All the love, support, it means the most.
Sir, and there you have it, folks. Jalen Nailor, you got to get to know the man, the myth, not even a myth, but an absolute legend. Came by on the show. And then Jalen, thank you so much. I'll make sure, folks, if you want to take and follow him on his social media stuff, will be down below in the description. Y'all have a blessed night. Thank you so much.
Turn 100 for the touchdown. King crown, gain inside, leading your town. Hit you faster than the sound. Bad boy, throw it down. Yeah, I'm ill, not my will. Don't cop a fill the house. Listen to the roaring crowd. Drop a light, calm it down. Heisman, all the haters mouth. Superhero hit them wow. Packing more action than bing, boom, bam, pow. Touchdown for the win. We live, subscribe right now.